gallon of gasoline. I can make new antibiotics. I can make computers survive aquatic conditions. I know how to run the business, and I can make you one.
And hey guys, we're back. I know you want Recful, but Recful doesn't know if he wants to actually commentate, so I'm talking to him, don't worry. So it's up to him. You can't force him. He's feeling a little bit shy. But anyway, we are going to be waiting for the picks and the bands to be starting off here. And we're going to have just in time, having locked in ready. We're just waiting for USA to lock in as well. As soon as they do, we will be able to get it going. And yeah, should be pretty good. It was a very close first best of 3. Just in time was able to take that first point. So of course, if they do win the second best of 3, and then the series is going to be over. And we are going to have Sonic Kids going up against Just in Time next. It is going to be Rylez' team battling it out with these guys. So those are the two kind of newest teams, or teams not even newest, but the 2 teams that have played the least games, I guess. And then third is going to be second place. That is Snutza and Ruki, Krill, Kiz, and Soda. They are going to be going up against Just in Time as well. Alright, so it is going to be BM as the first band there. And it is going to be Frostmage as the first band once again. So first picks and bands going to be the same. And Tsunyaki just got on Skype, but as he says, he can't cast either, so everyone's ditching me. So, yep. Anyway, I know my voice is a little bit off today, but I've been doing too much commentating and I'm a little bit sick. So you're gonna have to deal with it, guys. You're gonna have to cope. And we are going to be just waiting for the next band now. It may just be a total repeat of what we saw last time, honestly. We're going to have the Resto Druid band. Actually, a disc... What? They banned a disc priest, but they already picked a healer. That doesn't make any sense. What are you doing just in time? You're dropping the ball. I think that was supposed to be Shadow Priest band, but I think he misclicked. But anyway... They go home just in time. You're drunk, and they can't. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna let them fix it, but anyway, it's probably just a mistake. I think they wanted to ban the Shadow Priest, but USA gonna pick that the Affliction Warlock, and an Ellie Shaman gonna come out here for just in time. So it is gonna be Ellie, Affliction, and then probably the Priest. I don't know if they can play. Maybe Double Shaman or something, but it's got to be LV on the Priest, so it's going to be LSP going up against perhaps Haxon once again, or maybe they're going to try to swap it up here. Hashtag vodka. Yeah, so I think this will be interesting. I don't know if Haxon's going to want to come out against Affliction Warlock Ellie Shaman, and honestly, that's why you should probably be banning the Ellie Shaman first. I don't really think that you should let an Ellie Shaman in when, banning a Frost Mage over the Ellie Shaman doesn't really make sense to me. I don't really get that at all. So, I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna find out what that last pick is going to be. It's gonna be MLS going up against the LSP. It should be pretty interesting. I mean, I honestly think that it could go either way. It just depends on how strong these players are on these classes. Because I don't know how good all these guys are at these classes. If they're mains or if they're alts or if what it is really. Saint Lion, I've only seen him play mage so far, but he's coming out with the LE now. Profset, I'm not sure if we have even seen him on mage once just yet. We know Dogfish is good at Warlock, so is Valet. So the Warlocks are going to be fine, but it should be interesting. MLS versus the LSP, and Just in Time is at match point. They already took the first best of 3, so if they can clean it up here, they will be able to secure themselves the victory. Let's get these frames all fixed up here. Or maybe we did see him on it already. I'm not sure. Saintline may have come out before, but he's going to be replacing Acro. So here we go. That is Saint Line. And then on the other side, Haxon is going to be replaced by Profset. Is it Profset? Yep. Okay. Cool. So we're going to be getting queued up here. This is second best of 3, first series of the day. We're going to have 3 series today. All right, so Rex says he might come in for Ben and Snuts and them for their series. So that would be an hour or something. He may come in as a little guest commentator if he feels up to it. So we are going to have him maybe stop in a little bit later. So that could be pretty fun. Alright, so I gotta reset those scores. First map is gonna be Nagrand Arena. Should be pretty fun. I'm gonna see if I can scrounge someone up to cast for me until Ben and their series comes on. Gonna see if we can't find someone. Okay, I think Benriki's gonna do a little bit of casting with me. We're gonna bring him in. All right, we're gonna have some Benruki action. Alright, so I'll let them know. We'll see if Ben's going to pick up here. It's going to be that double Canadian commentator. My man, what's up?
Hey, buddy. How's it going?
Pretty well, pretty well. I'm going to just pull you in here, and I'm going to make you talk a lot, rest my voice up.
Sounds good, man. I know
yeah.
you've been putting in work these last couple of days.
Yeah, that's my fifth what would have been a solo cast in 3 days, which was a lot of casting, so.
Well, you do a great job. So.
You. Thanks.
You're
man.
a legend.
Oh, thanks, Ben. Well, maybe you'll be a legend in the making. Who knows? Maybe this is gonna be your first time casting. Maybe you'll just friggin' blow me out of the water and it'll be like, wow, Azael is shit. Where's Ben been all our life?
I sincerely doubt that, but I'll try, man. I need to log on.
Yeah. Hop on, and I told them that you're gonna be doing some, and we can, get you invited to the group for next one.
Okay, sounds good. I'll log on right now.
Okay, cool. And I don't know if you've been watching, but it is the second best of 3, and I think it's the team that you guys are playing are gonna play 2 series before you play them, so you can do a little bit of scouting out action.
Yeah, exactly. I can see how they play.
Yeah.
It'll be perfect.
Yeah. Gonna be all ready. You're gonna be able to snipe them. Maybe you're sniping where that rogue goes. You're gonna friggin' fight the rogue and you're just gonna pet nova him out. Free win.
Feels like cheat codes.
Yeah, exactly, man. It's pretty nice knowing what every team runs for everything. It definitely helps about casting because I'm forced to watch all the games, man. I have to be here.
Know.
So
you have no options.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm doing work for my team, man. And then I tell them all the stuff that I learned and that I scouted out, and no one even responds or reads what I say. I give them the scouting report, and then 2 days later, someone's like, "Oh man, check out this cool screenshot," and I'm just like, "Oh, you guys are scum." But anyway, countdown's gonna be starting up here. This is the second best of 3. We're gonna get Ben in for the next game, hopefully. It's gonna be Just in Time versus USA, and we're gonna be starting this off here. Countdown will be beginning momentarily here. LV, Saint Line, and Valet looking to close things out. Looks like Valet once again going to be playing Supremacy. I really don't like that, though. I mean, he's going to be feeding shards. No, okay, he actually is going to swap it up. He's going to be going back to that. The Blink CS comes in, though, from Profset. Going to shut down Valet's Gateway, and Dogfish going to get one of his own up. Demon Soul has been popped immediately. Full Demon Soul dot's going to be put up there on a Saint Line already. We want to see them spreading around onto everyone, though, here from Dogfish. But what did he just cancel his Demon Soul? I'm kind of confused what happened there, but I'm not really sure. Saint Lion, though, going to be casting away. The pet has not been sacked just yet now for Valet. He's just holding that a little bit longer. CS going to come in. It's going to be locked full onto LV. Deep freeze onto Valet. They're going to be going hard on him. Pet sack goes up. He's going to be absorbing a lot of damage. His pet does get sacrificed now. We can see the Profset down about 70% HP. He's going to be taking some damage. Dogfish going to pop the Demon Soul now. He's at about 80%. Dots being spread around on both sides. It'll be interesting to see what the strategy is going to be. Mage looks like he's going to be the main target now for this Ellie Shaman, but I'm not sure what the MLS is going to want to go for. They're going to need to get that CC out on the Priest, I feel, and try to set something up to really get something going onto this Shaman or the Warlock. And there's the Sheep onto Valet. No CC onto LV just yet, but Saint Line is going to be the target. He's going to be taking a shatter here perhaps from Profset. Profset trying to push in. He is going to get feared off. The enfeeblement goes up, but he does get the Palm Sheep out onto LV. There's the CS onto Valet now. They're going to switch the damage over onto him. Valet looking like he's going to go for the fears now. Spirit Shell is going to be stacked up once again from LV, and LV looking like he's handling this a lot better than Zero the Hero so far. He's up on mana. His team's looking pretty healthy right now, and he does have those palms bouncing around constantly. It's doing a great job against the spread pressure from this MLS, but really we haven't seen much get set up here from this MLS just yet. The Temporal Shield comes out there from Profset. Pet Nova goes down. Who's he looking at? The Deep Freeze coming in here onto LV. He's going to swap it over on LV. Forces PS immediately as LV had nothing on himself. He didn't think the damage was coming in on him. Hellstone goes out from LV there as well as the MCS did come down. He's going to be feared off on that. Can they set up off the fear? Full dot still up. Frostfire Bolt comes crashing in. The shield goes up though. Sci-Feet going to be dropped. LV should be okay. Dogfish now taking some damage of his own. Saint Lion going to be sheeped off there, trying to shut down that Ellie Shaman's damage. We can see the Flame Shock going to be going up. Valet is going to be trying to just get those dots rolling on everyone. CS comes out onto Dogfish. That's going to lock him full. Profset once again popping the Temporal Shield. He's going to pull back, get topped off here by Zero the Hero. The Howl comes in. They're looking at LV. They want to get the Deep Freeze. There's the Deep Freeze coming in. Frostbolt going for it, but he's actually going to be trinketed, and he does get the LOS off with that Frostbolt. The Hex now comes in on Saint Line. No D-Curse available for him. No double D-Curse on this team. Dogfish going to be feared off. Zero the Hero sitting that fear. Power Word Barrier goes down from LV, but he immediately runs right out of it, so it's really not going to do anything for him. And he's going for that Flash Shield. He will be able to land it, but the Shatter maybe coming in now. He's actually going to spell off his Frost Nova, so if they do want to go for any CC, they won't have it for that. Profset now going to be feared off there by Valet. Valet going to catch the fear from Dogfish as well. Elemental Blast now coming in here from Saint Shock. Big damage could come in on Profset, but really nothing too much happened there. The Orb is going to be popped here onto LV. LV into the MCS. They just spell off the Fear Ward, and he's going to be in some trouble. He's down about half HP, 40% HP now. Throws out the palm, trying to top himself back off, and it looks like it's probably going to be okay. No interrupts coming out for that Flash Shield. Dogfish has his Demon Soul up there, as you can see, but he's getting spam feared by Valet. Valet with his Demon Soul up as well. Both players just trying to shut each other down, trying to spread those dots out. Spirit Shell is going to be stacked here by LV. Saint Lion going to be put into the Sheep. The Death came out there from LV. He thought it was on him, but here's the Deep Freeze. Profset once again just trying to solo LV. Back behind the pillar. Will the MCS come in? The MCS does come in. 50% HP for him. Profset, though, getting hit hard here. He's pushing him pretty far. And Saint Lion trying to push him back. The damage was coming out. Healing Tide going to be dropped there for his Priest, trying to help him out. Both teams looking okay right now. Zero the Hero, 40% mana. LV at about 60%. We just haven't seen that good setup just yet from the MLS. They got that one good swap, forced out pretty much all the priest cooldowns, but they just need that next big swap to try to get something going. And at the same time, this LSP really hasn't gotten too much done. LV could be in some trouble here, though, as he is taking some big damage. He's in the center of the map. He's MCS out of that Deep Freeze, 30% HP. May want to gate out of there. Going to get feared again. Will the fear come in once again? The Haunt lands. Now another MCS. They probably should have held that one, try to lock him out, because he is just going to be able to free cast down that DR. MCS was never really going to get anything done. The Dispel comes in from LV onto Valet, but St. Lion's now going to be sheep full. MD comes out on that. Nice job by him. He's trying to stack the Spirit Shells. Profset could be in some trouble. Halitair coming in on Zero the Hero. It's going to be Tremored for him and Dogfish. The Hex now comes out onto Valet. It's going to be triple DR, though. And Profset, oh my god, getting dipped down so hard by that Ellie Shaman, down to a 20% HP. Will get topped back up just as quickly, but he's going to be able to come out of that ice block very quickly, try to get the damage going once again. We do see that Dogfish, though, just pushing forward here, getting the full dots up onto St. Shock. He's trying to stop LV from drinking, but St. Line trying to push him back, and the gateway comes out there. LV going to be able to get back up to 60% mana. Zero the Hero sitting at 65. We can see Valet just kind of sitting in the back, just dotting everyone up, playing defensive right now, as Dogfish is the one taking most of the damage, and Zero the Hero taking some damage himself. Maybe they want to try to make some swaps onto him, force him, put Earthshield on himself, spend a little bit more mana. St. Shock, though, looking at Profset. Some damage coming in on him. There's the MCS on LV. The orb comes out. Will the deep come off that? Doesn't look like it just yet. Maybe he already used it. I don't see it. It is on cooldown. The inner focus is going to come out, so those heals are going to be able to land. No interrupts for them. Sentence has been popped here by Zero the Hero, though. He's looking to try to top his team back off, as he was falling a little bit behind, but he's going to be fine now. Dogfish now. Demon Soul is going to be on its last seconds. He's trying to get as many dots out as he can before it does expire. Going to have full dots up on LV, though. The deep freeze comes in. PS used once again here by LV. He does have a shield up before that as well. He's going to be MCS off. The Pet Nova comes in. They're trying to fear off of that. Not going to be able to land it, though. Penance coming in here. Catches a heal as well from his Ellie Shaman, and he should be fine. We can see that Zero the Hero, though, starting to get a little bit low on mana, and we see the strategy from this MLS seems to just be chasing this Priest the whole game, but Priests, honestly, are kind of hard to kill, I think, for MLS. It seems like a bit of a tough target there for them. Might want to go for the Warlock instead, and it wouldn't seem like a bad idea, or that Ellie Shaman. But anyway, Zero the Hero falling a little bit behind again. There's the CS coming out onto Dogfish. Saint Line going to be caught by that orb. Everyone actually getting hit by the orb. The shot rage actually comes out from Saint Line, but they're going on to LV, and they could use that for a swap later on. The Halitair coming in, going to be tremored. Hellstone comes out from LV again. That is the last charge of Hellstone from LV, so maybe going to want to remake that so well is Valet if he can recognize that his priest is out of Hellstones, or if his priestess does tell him. We do see that Saint Line, though, could once again be very vulnerable. I don't know if they recognize that he did use the Shaman Rage, though, but I think they should swap on him. He's 30% HP, and they could just CC off the priest and kill him, but they're not going to go for it. Inner focus heals are going to come out now onto Saint Line. Zero the Hero maintaining pretty well on mana, is able to pull back when he needs to. Deep Freeze coming in on LV. LV could be in some trouble here. He does have Spirit Shell stacked pretty well, though. Not really losing too much HP. MCS comes out, though. Elemental Blast trying to be casted there. Triple Howl comes out as well. LV going to be at 50% HP coming out of that. Some big damage coming out on Propset, though. You can see that the Ellie was getting some big bursts now. Got him down to about 40% HP. Flash Shield's now going to be coming out from LV. They haven't been able to interrupt, I don't think, a single heal this game from LV, which is a bit disappointing, considering that all three members of this team do have an interrupt, but he is tapped on mana. He's going to be pulling back. He's probably going to go for a Spectral Guy's drink, but they're going to be chasing after him. The Blizzard coming down here from Propset. He says no to the drink for now. Dogfish with his Demon Soul pop. Valet is going to be hexed off. Full Demon Soul dots onto him. Propset chasing after him, does have his trinket up. There's the Deep Freeze coming out on LV. He's going to go for the Frostbolt. Going to go for the Shatter. He actually has to pull back, though, as he's in some trouble. Didn't want to get global there by the Ellie. But I mean, look at LV. LV is still very, very low on mana. Zero the Hero, though, caught in the fear. Propset going to be forced into the Ice Block once again, as we did see some big damage coming out from that Ellie that would have been able to finish him off. And Spirit Shell is going to be stacked up here from LV. Healing cooldowns have been used there by Dogfish. We can see he's going to be put into the Halitair. And Drink's now coming out from LV. He's going to be stopped immediately by Propset. Propset going for the Frostbolt, but it's going to be a while before that Spirit Shell is going to break to damage. So I mean, he may as well just wait, and it has expired now, so it's going to be fine to go on. And we can see the MLS, though, all getting pretty low here. Zero the Hero is okay on mana, but he's falling behind on damage, honestly. Another gate's going to come out here from Valet. Maybe just to let LV get out of there and go for the drink. Yep, he's just going to gate across the map and go for that drink. Saint Line in a little bit of trouble. May want to gate after his priest, because he's down to 40% HP, 30% HP. He drops the Healing Tide, and will he gate away from his Healing Tide? He's just going to run across. I don't know if that's the best decision, because he could get caught in the middle here. I don't know if a Pet Nova is available, but 30% HP. Haunt comes in. LV going to be able to top him back up behind the pillar. No, Palm Sheep comes out. Will that force the trinket? There's the lock onto Saint Line. The Frostbolt bolt comes crashing in. They're not going to actually trinket. 10% HP. Are you kidding me? He trinkets with about a second left in life swaps. LV could get swapped on here now, though, and he's going to be deep, and I think LV's going to die because of that, and he is going to go down, and oh my god, that was just not the best there from LV and Saint Line. I couldn't believe he thought he could sit that, and then he trinketed way too late, so he had to use a life swap, and that forced him into such a bad position. I mean, it was so clear that Saint Line was going to die there if he didn't trinket, but he trinketed way too late. He could have just trinketed instantly and healed him. But instead, he's going to wait till last second, trinkets life swaps, and gets Deep Freeze on that. And a nice swap from Propset's going to finish off the game. USA, 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 going to take round one.
Hello.
Hello, friend.
Great job.
Thank you, sir.
It was nice to see them switch up their strategy and start hitting the elemental shaman.
Yeah, I think is much better. I don't think you can just train that priest in the ground like that. I don't think it's going to work that well. Especially now.
Yeah, if you can put cross CC on the elemental shaman so he can actually tremor the priest, that's a lot better, I think. Yep. Elemental shamans usually just flop when you do that.
Okay, you want to message Supersonic.
Okay.
Let me okay, let's see.
You guys, I wasn't actually in the last game, and there's a delay on the stream, so I didn't even want to attempt to commentate. So that should be Supersonic. Is it Alliance or Horde?
Call for a second. I'm not sure. I think they are both Horde, right? They were both Horde, I think.
Supersonic?
Might be Arena Sonic.
Okay.
I messaged her on Skype. I'm asking what her thing is. Rep wants to come say hi.
Yeah, it's Arena Sonic. I messaged her.
Okay, here, I'll give you the real ID. You can add that.
Hey, Ven, can you make me a bagel?
Maybe later.
You literally just asked that and then left.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah,
I was gonna make him a deal, but I guess he just wanted to leave.
Yeah, no.
I was gonna say,
you know what?
He should wake set up.
Oh, you should not make him a bagel now. I would not
I'm
make
not
him
going
a bagel
to anymore.
Yeah, that's out the window. You know what you should do is you should
That's
come
not
over
even
here.
an option at this point.
Yeah, I mean, there's not even the door is closed. That's gone forever. It's been bolted shut, man. It's not even just closed. It's friggin' sealed.
Do I need to be a specific class, or does it not matter?
No, it doesn't matter.
Join after the
doesn't
gates.
matter. You're just trying to the gates open. Okay, what's your character name?
Fatty Boom Boo.
Okay, just message her. It's
I messaged her.
Fatty Boom Boo.
Yep.
Okay, so like spell as it sounds. The word fatty, the word boo, boom, and then the word boo.
Yep, perfect.
Okay, nailed it. All right, she
Great job.
said she's gonna invite you.
We are good.
Yeah. You're in there?
Yeah, I'm in the group.
All right, here we go, guys. Fembruki gonna be showing us what he's got here, and should be fun.
These wizard matchups aren't entirely known for being the most exciting, but
yeah,
a lot of the time it's just about who makes less mistakes, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree with that. A lot of times, people just get impatient, right? It's like a game can be going for 15 minutes or whatever. You just trinket something random because you think maybe you can get a kill, and then that can come back to haunt you. So.
Yeah, that happens all the time, actually, where you feel like you have pressure, so you overextend, and you think you can get a kill, so you waste trinket, and they end up just turning it around on you, and you end up dying. It's definitely a frustrating experience. I've played many in my time. I know you have as well.
Yeah, too many
against each other.
Too many, in fact. The ones in the past though didn't bother me as much. I felt like when we last expansion, we were wizarding it up, but let's be honest, people were dead the whole game.
Yeah.
Every time you press combustion, everyone on our team was dead, and and every time we swapped your shaman or whatever, then your shaman was dead, right? So it was
and our whole team fell behind, and we're all dead.
Yeah, exactly. So it's there was stuff happening. Now when we would play MLS against Shadow Priest Druid and stuff, and they're just all full HP the whole game, and just want to die. It is the worst. But
Soda Poppin is sending me some words of encouragement right now.
Oh wow, what a swell guy.
Yep. He says, "Don't F this up." I'm watching.
Make sure you take off all your gear, by the way.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, great. Damn, you are on top of things. Look at you.
Yep.
You must have watched the Magic School Bus when you were a kid.
What is the best way to do names too? Because everyone has different random names, and I'm not completely familiar with all the players.
Okay, well I can just tell you. The character Saint Shock is Saint Lion. Veiled is Valet. Profset is Profset. That's fine. The Warlock Mad Life is actually Dogfish.
Okay.
And then Protein X is Zero the Hero, and then LV is LV, so that's fine.
Okay.
Yep.
So, do you think that this MLS is just going to be going on the Shaman this game, the Elemental Shaman?
Yeah, I mean, I think they should. I think the Warlock's honestly fine too to go on. I think that either of those would work. They just have to. I just don't think that training the priest is good. Like, yeah, I think that swapping the priest is fine. I think that, you know, forcing cooldowns out on the priest and everything is great. Like, that's definitely something you want to try to do. But I think that just going priest like start to finish like they were is so predictable that it makes it very easy for LV. I mean, there was a time in the game where literally his team was at half HP, and he gated across the map to go for a drink, and the mage was still chasing him instead of swapping. It's like, you know, if you're going to make it that easy for him, he doesn't even have to think about what his positioning. You know, he could just run wherever he wants and just know that he's going to be the target. So I definitely think you just have to kind of make it a little bit less predictable, and I would like to see him go on, you know, Saint Line more, or at least if he's going to use Shaman Rage to random damage, or maybe make some swaps to Warlock. I just think that really just mixing it up a bit would be better.
Yeah, I think so too. Last game they were actually able to LV, I believe. But
yeah.
He was able to sneak in a drink and get some of that mana back.
Yep. Yeah, Zero the Hero did go as well. He did get some mana back as well from a drink, so we should be all killed off. I think we are going to be good to go. And yeah, just anytime you have something to say, just pop in, and I will stop talking, and we'll just get it going. It might take us a little bit to get our flow on, you know, but I'm sure it'll be swell.
No, we've been friends forever, so I'm sure with the power of teamwork and friendship,
yeah,
we'll be just fine. You know?
It is pretty powerful. It's it's a force to be reckoned with. We've been friends since back in that first MLG, man, back in the day. It's been a while. So anyway, guys, 10 seconds remaining on this countdown. It's the second best of 3. USA at match point here, looking to tie it up in the overall series. They're down 1-0 in the best of 3s. Just in time, though, wants to battle back. They want to finish this off. Will they be able to do it? Saint Line, LV, and Valet going to have to step it up. Valet is finally playing, you know, the sack spec, so that is great. He's going for that gateway, but he's not going to be able to get it. Propset pushing in. Here comes the Ring of Frost. He's going to be shocked at that.
Siphon.
Yeah, the Siphon does come out there. We're going to see LV going for the MD. The Spirit Shell is going to be coming out here from him as well, just trying to stack those up, keep his team topped. You can see Demon Soul dots may be coming out here relatively shortly from either side. Usually Demon Soul is going to be popped pretty early on, but not just yet. Dogfish is going to be feared off there. We can see Propset throws the Palm Sheep out on LV, so they're going to be going hard on Saint Line. There's the MCS. He can't Shaman Rage it. He's going to be taking a lot of damage here, but LV did get out of that somehow. I'm not sure if the Sheep was broken by an image or what, but Shaman Rage comes out late anyway. I think Saint Line could have actually held that, so they have forced that, so the next deep freeze could be pretty scary for him.
Yeah, for sure. LV still has his Fear Ward up, so he's not going to be able to get Chains CC too much at this point.
Yeah, so that's definitely good for him. We are going to see Zero the Hero pushing forward, just trying to top his team back off. They were under quite a bit of pressure. They're all down to about half HP. He's going to be reapplying that water shield, getting the healing waves out, just throwing the Riptides around. And I think they're just going to wait for Deep Freeze. And do you think they're just going to go on the Ellie Shaman again here pretty soon?
Yeah, I think they're just going to wait for Deep Freeze, push in, try to get some instant CC up on that Priest LV, and try to burst it on the Saint Shock. It's a very safe way to play too, because you don't want to be in the open too long against Elemental Shamans ever. There's always that X factor. Oh, and Prospect gets very low and has to Ice Block.
Yeah, 5% HP.
That's the X factor I was talking about.
That's the X. So LV. Oh, here comes the Sen. It's all cooldowns being popped. They're just going to go hard onto Propset. We did see this instant CS onto that, though. Saint Shock is going to be shut down. Yeah, you have to be scared of the Ascendance. The Stormlash went down there as well, but he's going to swap it over on a Mad Life. Mad Life, look at him. He's down to 50% HP instantly. More damage coming out onto him. He's going to be getting hit hard. He's down to 40% HP. Catches a massive
Turning
heal
around
there.
Saint Shock a little bit. Down 50%. That should be fine though. The War Mastery.
Yep, he is going to get CS now, but he's looking fine. Penance is coming in there from LV, going to pick him back up. The Hex was used there onto Valet. It's going to be decursed by Saint Line. Knockback comes out. Here's the Deep Freeze on LV. The swap comes out. Halitair, no Tremor available. It looks like Madlife is going to be able to will out of that fear from the Siphon. He's going to refear LV. Now they're going to swap it over on a Saint Line. Saint Line is going to have his Shaman Rage back up, but will he use it in time? He's already down to half HP. He's going to get locked. He can't use it now. Could be in some trouble, or I lied to you.
He's able to get it up.
Yeah, did he get dispelled, or I guess he could?
I have no idea what happened there. Maybe he fakes CS.
I don't know, but anyway, he did get it off. Valet going to pop his Demon Soul. He's trying to spread the damage out onto the MLS. We are going to see Dogfish pushing in, kills off that cap stun. Good job by him using the Fell Flame. Should be sniping off those totems as much as he can, but here's the Deep Freeze onto LV. LV going to be in some trouble. No dots up just yet. They are going to be thrown in there now. Halitair comes in. Hex going to be overlapped with that. Saint Line going to have to Trinket. MCS comes out onto LV. LV could be in some trouble here. We are going to see him down to about 80% HP. He's good on mana. Look at Zero the Hero, though. He's really starting to struggle a little bit on the mana. He's at 40% mana, 30% mana now. The triple Psychic Scream does come in there. Dogfish going to be in a little bit of trouble. He's down about 70% HP. Everyone really about 70% HP. But Profset now going to be putting the Hex. Can they set up off that? He's going to actually trigger the Hex. He's going to go hard onto LV once again. So they're just committing to this Priest, man. And I think it's a mistake. They're going to see the MCS coming off the deep. The Ring of Frost going to land on everyone. Nice job there by Profset.
Yeah, I don't think going on the Priest is the best option. And I also think that if they want to kill Saint Shock, they should be using Defreeze as a CC on LV, just because all it really takes is a silence to get down the Shaman, and getting that Defreeze, which you can either Fear out of or Sheep out of, is a great way to add additional CC on the Priest.
Yeah,
Defreeze isn't actually that useful on an Orc Shaman who can just Shaman Rage out of it.
That's a really good point. So definitely something they should look to do. But Shaman Rage has been used now before the Deep Freeze even came out. So Saint Line maybe going to be vulnerable with that next Deep Freeze. We're going to see, because that one would have to sit full. But maybe just going to be better to use that CC on the Priest as well, like Ben just said. The Elemental Blast going to come out. Look at Profset dipping down so low. The Ele Blast comes in. Lava Burst comes out as well. He's going to catch a big heal though with the Unleash from Zero the Hero. That was the NS to counter that. Hellstone came out there too. Oh, the Sheep actually going to land. LB unable to LOS that, and Saint Line going to be in a lot of trouble here. Will it be a repeat of last game? Here comes the Deep Freeze, and MCS, the Orb comes out. He's down about 30% HP. Yeah, the Lifestyle comes out. I think I swap off that.
Life swap, full feared.
CS going to come in there onto LV. We are going to see LV going to get re-feared now. He's down about 40% HP. The Inner Focus coming out from him. Zero the Hero, though, is the one hurting on mana. He's down to 10% mana. LV's popping those Spirit Shells. We are going to see him up at 70% mana, though. He's going to be popping the Palm. It's going to be bouncing around Valet. Kind of abandoned there. Could they make a swap onto him? They're actually going to recognize that the Deep Freeze comes in.
That's always the risk when you gate away and you leave a teammate. But it looks like it's going to end up being fine for them.
Yeah, they do throw out that life grip. You should leave no man behind, man. That's why it's all about the team gates. You gotta be careful about that, like you're saying, because that did open up that swap opportunity. We do see that there's the Spectral Guy's drink coming out here from LV. He's going to reapply the Fear Ward back to 90% mana, but Zero the Hero took some sips there as well. He's up to about 50%. He's going to drop the Tide. He's going to be okay for now. We are about 5.5 minutes into the game. There's the Sheep on LV. Are they going to swap it over on the Valet? It looks like it's going to be the target of Saint Line once again, but there's the MCS and the Deep Freeze, and he actually trinkets and Shaman Rages there, so both going to be gone in 1 second there for him. Profset getting pushed back by Saint Line, though, going to dip him down about 40% HP. Zero the Hero once again, falling a little bit behind. He's trying to top him back off. The MLS one's taking more of the pressure, it seems, as LV, basically full mana at this point. The Sheep comes out there on a Valet, another Sheep being put on him after that Dispel, just trying to shut down some damages. Profset. But like you said, that Deep Freeze on the Priest seems like it would be a much better idea. They just don't seem to have really any CC coming out on him. There's not really the fears that they need. There's not the Sheeps. They're not really being able to get that. So maybe go for that instant Deep Freeze.
Something that's actually really hurting Profset, I just noticed, is they're really focusing down this Water Elemental, which makes it really hard as a mage to set up and get those Deep Freezes out. So, great job by that team killing the Water Elemental. He does get a new one out.
Yeah, well, here's the Deep Freeze. The Orb comes out as well. PS going to be forced. There's the Hex on LV. Will it be Decurse? It is. Good job there by Saint Line. Saint Line pulling back. Sheep going to land on LV. It's going to be broken, unfortunately, by that UA from Dogfish. A little bit of a miscommunication there. It does happen, though. But look at Saint Line. He's actually 0 mana right now. He's going to have to start using that Thunderstorm on cooldown. There's a Thunderstorm coming out. Going to bring him back up to about 17%. Profset taking some damage as well. Was someone killing the Gateway? Okay, just one randomized sense or something. But Profset down about half HP. He's actually getting pretty aggressive here. 40% HP. Going to pop the Hellstone again. We do see the Howl of Terror coming in. It's actually going to force the Will and the Tremor. A bit of an overlap there from Saint Line and LV. LE Blast now coming out onto Profset. It's not going to crit, though. Not too much happening with that. The Ring of Frost trying to come out, but it's going to get interrupted. The Water LE going to be killed off once again. Temporal Shield popped here, and he's going to be resummoning that Water LE. Going to be able to get it back out. We do see that the Unbound Will coming out there from Valet. Profset going to be feared off, though, by Valet. He's over across the map. And the LE Blast going to come crashing in.
Going for a drink right now. This is going to be huge. He does get stood up. He's going to have to look for a drink at some point because his mana is really, really hurting.
Yeah, he definitely is, man. He's down to 10%. The Deep Freeze comes in on LV. There's the Howl coming out. Tremor going to be used. The Shaman actually trinketed and tremored his own fear. A little bit of a mistake But anyway, LV gonna be okay. He's gonna be out of that fear 2 times as hard. We are gonna see the damage coming in onto Zero the Hero. He's down to 10% mana. Propset at 30%. We are gonna see that Dogfish is at 60%. 8 minutes into the game now. Zero the Hero is going to be taking a lot of damage. He's going to get out of there, wants to get away, and Dogfish is going to be forced to pop his healing cooldowns. And the Sheep comes in there onto Valet. And I mean, Protein, that is Zero the Hero, is once again looking like he may be the target. He's getting pushed off that pillar a little bit, going to drop the Earth Grab. He's going to get Psychic Scream. Are they going to set up on him? There's the Hex coming out. I'm not sure if they want to use that for damage or not. He is slowed there. The Ring of Frost goes down. It's going to catch Saint Line. Saint Line, though, is out of it now. Spirit Shells going to be stacked up here by LV once again. Saint Line walks right back into that Ring of Frost, though. Offset catching a little bit of damage from the LE, down about half HP. We do see that the Mana Tide was used by Zero the Hero, so
Does get killed off pretty fast, so great job by them.
yeah, makes a big difference. So when you are low on mana, you need every second of that you can get. Zero the Hero once again put in the fear. Do you think they should be going a bit more on him, maybe as this LE lock comp?
Yeah, I do actually. I think they should be going on Zero the Hero a bit more.
Yep. All right. Well,
It makes it hard to chase him around though when a mage is noving you. That's the problem with leaving a mage and a warlock open.
Yeah.
Gets CC'd so much.
yeah, I completely agree with that. But Dogfish, look at him. He's down at 40% HP. He needs to tap as well. That's always an awkward position with your and you're low on HP. You don't really know what to do. But anyway, there's the tap coming in, and we see another block could be forced out there on a Propset. Zero the Hero is tapped, and maybe just they just need to hit whatever they can. Honestly, at this point, when you're that low on mana, just attack, just PVE. It doesn't even matter what you're hitting. They're gonna gate after them. Zero the Hero trying to get out of there, but he's at 40% HP. He's at 8% mana. If they can just keep hitting him anytime he's in LOS, that's gonna be a great situation for them. But there's that Sheep, the CC coming out that you were talking about. The Hex comes out on LV as well, and it's looking like they're just trying to shut them down as much as possible. Zero the Hero trying to get back here behind the pillar. He's going for the drink.
Here comes the orb. He summons his pet, alter time, so they could try to turn around the pressure here a little bit at this point.
Yep, but the healing tide going to be dropped there. And I mean, we are going to see them get topped back off from the help of that. You know, Saint Lion doing a good job using that, recognizing the cooldowns have been popped. But look at him, he's at 40% HP. He's going to get grip back to the pillar. Nice grip there.
That's a very nice grip.
Yeah, it's going to pull him out of harm's way there. Valet looking to try to get some pressure out here, but Saint Lion, he's going to have to actually pop the Shaman Rage at 30% HP. LV was put in the deep freeze there. Is it for the CC or is it for... it's just for damage, I guess, man. No, Deep Sheep, but there we go. So maybe just taking a page out of Ven's book there. It is going to be Triple DR Sheep coming in now. Do they have a fear for him? Saint Lion in some trouble, 60% HP, doesn't have the Shaman Rage. Valet going to be locked out. He could be in a little bit of trouble, but they're going to sheep him. They're going to fear him off. Maybe going to go for the dots now. We'll see if they're going to do that. But at the same time, Saint Lion is going to be pulling back. LV stacking those Spirit Shells once more, is ahead on mana, but Zero the Hero is going to drop that Healing Rain. They're going to all hug together in that, see how well that works out for them. So
it seems like every time that they get pressure on St. Chuck, he's able to just pull away and spam heals on themselves. So I think they have to really work on interrupting those heals if they're going to try to get them down.
Yeah, I agree. It's the power of those hybrids, right? There's a Hex coming out on Saint Lion. He's going to trigger that. LV in some trouble. LV going to pop that Hellstone, and the Battlemaster down to about 30% HP. We are going to see he's taking some serious damage here. Inner Focus has been popped. Zero the Hero still in, but they're not able to...
Forcing that ice block right away. Elemental Shaman decided to pop Swifty.
Swifty is pretty scary, man. He's still low. He's not getting topped in this one. This is the first block. He hasn't come out of at full HP. He's still down at 50%. He could be in some trouble. But look at Dogfish here. He's trying to kill off the gateway, so they can't keep chasing them. That's actually a pretty intelligent move. He does kill off the opponent's gate, so we're going to have to see them actually redrop it. And Zero the Hero may be able to get a drink as a result of that, but they're going to swap it over onto Dogfish. And they will have to drop a new gateway so they can continue chasing, and they don't want to let them get away. They have such good pressure right now. The Deep Freeze is going to come in there onto Saint Lion. We are going to see... Oh, actually, it is a timeout. It's past the 11-minute mark, so that's going to be a victory for USA on that timeout. So it's going to be 1-1. It's going to be... I can actually see that. Yeah, leave. Okay, go. Well, it's going to be back to the picks and the bans, man.
Oh, this should be interesting to see how they switch it up. I also, for this add-on, just as sort of a... Because I was having... oh, here we go. Dependency missing. Can't actually see the team names and the player names, and it makes it difficult. But yeah, I wonder.
You're not able to see the team names, or
yeah, not able to see the team names.
the player names not showing up when you add them in.
No, how do you add it in? I don't even know.
Oh, okay. Do you, type /AL space menu.
Space and menu. Oh, okay. Here we go.
Okay, so you see that,
Perfect.
and then you see you'll just type in just in time is Saint Shock, LV, and Felt, and then you're gonna want to type in USA for Profset and Mad Life, and then you just click on the so you can set up your group right now. So you can click on Profset or whatever. You click Add Target, and then where it says Displayed Name, you can put whatever name you want in for him, and then you'll click on Mad Life. You click Add Target, and then you'll write in Dogfish as displayed name, and
Perfect.
then click on Protein X, Add Target, Zero the Hero is the name. So that's gonna make it way easier for you. It's obviously a lot harder to commentate without those frames. But,
Yeah.
and guys, this is his first time commentating ever, and he's coming in here to help me out, so I really appreciate it. And you're doing a good job, man. It takes a little bit to get into it, and for us to get used to going back and forth, and who's not step on each other's toes and everything like that. But it's gonna be fun. It's also is really good to have. In my opinion, the best mage in the world here, giving us some insight onto what these mages should be doing.
Oh, thank you. I think when I get the names fixed, it should help me a lot.
Yeah.
Makes it difficult when I'm not familiar with the teams and the players, although I kind of should be at this point in the tournament.
Well,
So-
to be fair, Just in Time hasn't played very many games, so.
Okay.
But you're gonna get to watch them play 2 series before you guys have to go up against them, so that's definitely nice. I can link you this bands page right here, so you can. Oh, you probably don't have a spectator count, so I don't know if you can see it.
It's okay, I'll be able to see. I'll watch the stream.
Okay. So we are just gonna have like a quick minute or two break here while these teams are gonna be going. I mean, do you think that we'll see the same comp coming out from Just in Time? I mean, it seemed like they had the pressure and everything. They were the ones kind of in the advantage, I have to say, against the MLS most of the time. But
It seemed like they were really pushing the pressure the whole game.
Yeah. But
I
they
don't know,
never got a
sometimes in
kill.
those Wizard Mirrors it can get really frustrating, so they might purposely try to avoid another situation like that.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm not entirely sure what both teams can run, so it should be interesting to see what they decide to pick and ban.
and it's frustrating because it's extra frustrating for Just in Time because honestly they never got a kill, but USA should have never got a kill either. The only reason they even got that one kill was because I think that LV kind of messed up. He waited way too long, and he could have just trinketed and healed his teammate and been fine. But instead, he waited till his teammate was at like 10% and trinketed and swapped, and then got deep and killed. Right, so it's like that was the only kill that was landed in that series, and it was because of a mistake, honestly. So it's like, even though they did lose that series, they were doing better than the other team for most of the time. So it's like neither team really should have got a kill, but they were the ones in the advantage. So do you swap up your comp based on that, or do you just go back in and say no, it was a mistake? We were winning, even though they never got a kill. Like they were the ones with more pressure, but they never killed anyone.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough situation to be in. I think the main problem is that it's just really hard when you're trying to push against an MLS as a comp like Ellie and Ellie Lock without like the additional Druid to assist you with a stun or cyclones, knock people in the open with Typhoon. It just makes it seems like that comp is just so much weaker than something like LSD, which the Druid can actually assist in kills. Whereas a Priest really only brings additional fears, which you don't exactly need.
Yeah, I mean, do you think? How about this? I mean, do you think that I always kind of feel like when I'm playing with a Priest, you should be playing Coil or Shadow Fury or something. Do you think they should be going for more of a setup like that? Maybe like the capstone throw into a Coil or something.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually, because then they actually have some additional killing power.
Yeah.
Seems like they can get people low, but it's really hard for them to finish unless the Elemental Shaman.
Just RNGs, yeah.
Yeah, RNG is really, really hard.
I mean, so sometimes that's the thing, though. It's like that's all you need is an extra 3 seconds. So, I don't know. I don't think it would be a bad idea if Ellie Shaman could play the cap throw spec. I mean, they're not using that, and they're not using coil. That would give them 6 seconds extra of CC. I mean, imagine having that for Zero the Hero. If you get 6 seconds on him where he can't LOS you and get away, that's pretty powerful. You can blanket CS off that as well. Maybe an Earth Grab out of the cap stun into the coil and then into an Earth Grab MCS. That's a pretty powerful chain right there. That's about 9 seconds where the Shaman can't do anything. And when you think about it, there was so many times when he's like 40% HP and he's right? So.
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely something they should be considering.
or even Void Tendrils. Honestly, if he wants to keep playing Halaterra, then maybe the priest can go Void Tendrils, which is relatively strong. But I think Psyfiend is definitely the way to go. So I think it is the Warlock more that should be respecking. But we'll see if they're going to try to mix that up, or if they're just confident with what they're already doing.
All right, so